Are you ending every week feeling exhausted and never having enough time for yourself? In this video, we'll explore why it's absolutely essential to have at least one day a week without plans as a sensitive person and how you can get it. Let's start by looking at why you're often exhausted as a sensitive person. Most likely, it's because your ratio of doing to resting is off balance. Because you're more perceptive, you're noticing every little detail around you, you're more emotional, you feel everything deeply, not just your own emotions, but you soak up the emotions of others. Because of this, you're using a lot more mental and emotional energy every single day to process and make sense of all these experiences. And most of us don't get the time we need to do this internal work. Life is busy. You're going to work, you're taking care of your house, you're doing laundry, you're running errands, you're seeing friends and family. You probably feel guilty for wanting to do less, so you push yourself to keep up with everyone else around you. But really, you need a day to turn everything off, to catch up with yourself, to clear your head, to process your emotions, to have unstructured time. So when you do have something to do, your highly sensitive brain is going to process before, during, and after. That's everything from routine tasks like going to the store to more high stakes tasks like having a meeting with your boss. Usually there's not enough time to actually do this. So you're staying up late, trying to think about your day. What went wrong? What can I do differently? Did I say something embarrassing? Is someone mad at me? All the things that we grapple with as deep thinkers and deep feelers. So constantly being in this mental loop, it's not sustainable. You need regular time to turn everything off, to be in your own bubble. So carving out one day a week guarantees you have time set aside for yourself. And this could be the same day every week, or you can mix it up depending on what's going on. For me, I like to have a slow Friday. I do my chores, run my errands early Saturday, and then use Saturday night for something fun, for socializing, and then have nothing on the calendar for Sunday. Now, of course, if there's a busy weekend, I have family in town, maybe I'm getting a massage, going to a concert, then I'll move that free day somewhere else in the week if I can, or I catch up the next week and have 2 days off, maybe have a free weekend. So it doesn't have to be a perfect set system. That's not how life goes, of course. It's just making sure that you keep your free time, your self-care as a priority. And I want to validate that this is difficult. You probably are going to feel guilty for taking time. You may feel pressured from the people in your life who don't have the same needs for downtime, who have gotten used to you always saying yes. I just want you to know that you're not doing anything wrong for taking care of yourself. And just think about it. When you're more rested on a regular basis, you'll actually be more present. You'll be more excited to spend time with people instead of what we're used to, which is just getting through it or being there out of obligation. So everybody wins when we take care of ourselves as sensitive people. And when someone asks, are you available on that free day? You can respond with something like, oh, thanks so much for thinking of me. Sundays are my day to rest and get ready for the week, so I can't make it. Would you like to get together next Saturday instead? So it could just be something like that. And of course, this boundary, it becomes flexible when there's an important event like a friend's birthday, a wedding, a baby shower, a concert. It doesn't have to be rigid. Of course, unless you want it to, that's up to you. So I'm curious, how do you feel about setting aside one day a week where you don't have any commitments? I'm also curious what other boundaries for you are non-negotiable so you can feel your best as a sensitive person. Feel free to share down in the comments below. I'd love to hear. And if you're tired of feeling constantly overwhelmed, anxious, exhausted, I invite you to join me for November's Sensitive Session Workshop. We're going to be talking about non-negotiable boundaries, like taking that one day off a week. In this workshop, you'll identify what boundaries are most important to you, and we'll get much deeper into how to set those limits. So knowing these boundaries will ease the burden of constantly figuring out when and how to say no so you can get your needs met. So if you're interested in that, you can find the link in the description down below, or you can go to sensitivesessions.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.